Hi guys, welcome back to Nine's Corner. It is that time again for our weekly advice for love, money, and advice. So I thought I will just set the cards up, put them in 3 piles, put on some music, and while we're doing that, you guys choose to pick which number you want. Now, because the news, everything's so overwhelming, it's so scary, and I'm sure we're all just kind of, waiting with our breath held, just trying to figure out what is going on. But we have to remember that we have to take care of ourselves even through the most trying times. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling fear and being scared and full of anxiety, give yourself a break. Even if it's just for 2 minutes, stop and think about what in your life are you grateful for. Name 3 things that you're grateful for. It could be just the fact of where you live. There's so much going on that makes, life events seem trivial. So we have to support, love, and still maintain. So to everybody who's being affected. I've got family who are in Poland who are saying about seeing planes going over and stuff. We are in just unbelievable times, and it's fearful and scared. And I know it sounds like something so small, but it can really be a moment of change if you light a candle, if you have one, light a candle, whoever it is that you worship or whoever it is that you believe in, you just say, you know what, I am so grateful that I woke up in Alberta, Canada today. I am so grateful that I have family and friends and a YouTube family. I am so grateful that the sun shone today. We have to start putting some positivity, some gratitude out into the universe. That doesn't mean let's be unaware or don't talk negatively, because life is negative. That's just what's happening, and we have to come together and talk about that. But let's not forget about the little things that we can do to put out positivity in the world. Every night, no matter what, I put this candle on, whether I'm doing a reading or not. I light it every single night for everybody. It doesn't take much to do our little part. It really doesn't. So think about the number you'd like. I'm just going to get everything set up here and put on some music for you to enjoy. You choose 1, 2, or 3. You chose 1 as your Moonology card. Bring love into the situation. God help us. That's a universal thing that we need right now. Bring love into the situation. It is really hard when life comes down on us hard, especially when we've got a lot of pressures, a lot of stress. For a lot of us, a lot of PTSD that's, keeping us back. It's a reminder to bring love into the situation, especially if you're going through a difficult time in your friendships or your relationships. Bring love. There's a reason why you're there. Bring love. So Let's look at love, money, and advice. So for love, we got the sun. That's gorgeous. Again, there's going to be some good events, some good things being found out this week. You're going to find out about baby news, or you're going to find about engagement. The sun is about needing to reach out to others, needing to be able to share. It is a time of lightness in your friendship. So there's going to be something really positive. Good news is going to be coming to you this week. When it comes to money, we got the Fool. Have you been foolish? Have you been, being on Amazon a little bit too much? Or maybe you're trying to figure out, like, okay, people who make it during hard times. Is there some kind of job opportunity? Are you thinking about changing everything up? There's something that you're either being foolish to do or foolish not to do, but it has to surround your money. You know who you are. So if you're being foolish when it comes to your money, you might have to relook and see where's your money going and put some caps on that. For others, this may be taking a chance. If you have come to the realization over the last few years that you're not happy where you're to, this might be that time where the universe is saying, you know what, try something new, go for it. And when it comes to advice, the Four of Pentacles, isn't that interesting how the cards will work together? Because the Four of Pentacles, it's like you're being told you've got love and support around you. You're being told that you have the opportunity for something new to come into your life, and yet you're so afraid. You're trying to hold on to the old ways. You're afraid to change what has always worked for you. Whether that's been good, bad, or indifferent, there's a fear here holding you back. So maybe you need to bring love into the situation. Remember who you are, what makes you happy, and, start making some small changes. That would be my advice. So, for your angel cards, think of a question you would like answered. Think of something that's been on your mind. Think of something, it could be something personal about you or your family, or it could be just something you've always been curious about and you just want an answer. Think about it. And we'll pull an angel card for your answer. Angel answers. Do you have your question? Listen to your intuition. We're just going to look that up now. Seeing that we're learning about these cards together, right? Listen to your intuition. It's 48. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is completely reliable and accurate at this time. Listen to your own inner guidance and you can't go wrong. You can be certain that messages you're receiving from your angels are real and trustworthy. Have faith in your feelings about the circumstances you are experiencing. Your insights into other people and their true feelings or motives are perfectly accurate. There is no need to question what you know is true. Isn't that awesome? So if you chose group number 2, for your Moonology card, we've got a new start is coming. A new start is coming. So let's look at love. Love, we've got the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. The only way to be able to properly communicate with somebody and get to a solution is to talk to them. So there's somebody in your life, be it your friend, your coworker, somebody that you need to talk to. You know, a lot of times this could be emails, writing things. I'm not a big fan of that. In a work situation, you should always be careful about the emails you write. You should always write them as though everybody's going to read them. Yeah, this is about communication. Talk things out with those you love. Talk things out. If it's something to do with work, you know, send an email that clarifies what's happening and your part in it or what have you. But this is all about good communication. When it comes to money, we got the Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, it's all about taking responsibility for yourself, for relying on yourself. So when it comes to your finances and stuff, rely on yourself. This may also mean that you might need to look at the people around you. Is there somebody in your circle that should not be taking money from you, or that's putting you in a compromising situation? This is the time to cut them out and just say, nope, we're not going to do that. This is taking responsibility for your actions. So if you don't speak up, then you're responsible for that action, more or less. Okay, for advice, we got the Nine of Swords. Have you been having some bad dreams? Have you been having difficulty going to sleep? Are you worried and stressed about life? Are you overwhelmed about everything? This is telling me that you need to focus. There's just too much going on. Fear comes in the nighttime. Fear is false evidence against reality. So you're too much dealing with the big picture. You need to concentrate on yourself. Start looking at the little things. The big things will take care of themselves. Don't lose focus. Focus on the person that you need to talk things out with. Focus on your finances because you are responsible for them. Don't let fear stop you from doing what you need to do this week. Okay? And for our angel answer cards, think of a question that you'd like to have the answer to. What question always comes up into your mind? How are they doing? Where are they? Do they still think about me? Am I going to get that job? Whatever it is that you're thinking about, let the angels answer and see. We have no. No. Let's look that up, shall we? Honest to God, I wouldn't be able to see no on this if I didn't put on glasses. Isn't that awful? Okay, so this is no. There's two no's in here. One is no, and then one with no with an exclamation. So let's look at the one without the exclamation. See, we're learning about these cards together, yes? Okay, when it is no, which is this card, it means the answer to your question is no. You may gather additional information by asking another question surrounding this issue and drawing another card. So, my dear friends, we're going to draw another card because it said we'll get additional information by drawing another card. So let's draw another card. Clarify that no for us. Clarify that no for us. Let go. Okay, let's just look it up. Let go. Let's have a look at this. Let go. The time has come to let go of this situation. Stop focusing on how or when it will be resolved. Stop focusing on how or when it will be solved or even why it occurred. Relationships that are unhealthy or unfulfilling should be released in order to allow something better to come along. Don't worry. Source and your angels have everything under control. A key aspect to manifesting your desires is to ask for what you want and then to release it to heaven. How many times have we talked about that? If you're drawn to this card, you may be holding on too tightly to the way your dreams will unfold. Make a wish and then leave the rest to your angels. That's awesome, guys. I enjoyed that. Good, good, good. So when it comes to group number 3, for your Moonology card, we have hold your vision. Hold your vision. Unless you focus on what you envision for yourself, and that becomes your manifestation. You have to hold that vision, believe in that vision, keep that vision to manifest it. So hold that vision. So let's look at what's happening in love. In love, we have the 5 of Swords. So, my sweetheart, some of you are very overwhelmed. You are just feeling like, I can't do anymore. Maybe even feeling very low-spirited. Maybe, a little bit depressed. Feeling like, I'd rather just stay in bed rather than talk to people. This is just this week. Don't lose hope. It's just for this week. But there's definitely a feeling of being overwhelmed. Maybe people are expecting too much out of you. Maybe with all the information that's going on in the world, that, the things that are going on in your world are big too, and it's overwhelming you. It's just a feeling of just kind of like, so, you may be wanting to stay out of talking too much. You might just want to be, holding your vision. You're not able to deal with everybody else. You're just overwhelmed. So just think about what you need to do. Those who are around you will understand if you take a week's respite from them. When it comes to money, Ace of Pentacles. Guys, hold your vision. If you've been looking for a new job, a new venture, if you've been expecting or hoping for a windfall, it's going to come into your life. You are going to be able to manifest it. Yay! Money is coming into you, so expect it. When it comes to advice, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. When it comes to the Wheel of Fortune, it's very much, whether it's upside down or right side up, it is a case of you've made your bed, now you're going to lie in it. So unfortunately, because it did come reversed, there's probably more people out there that are going to say, yeah, I kind of did something, made my bed, and now I got to lie in it. It's the decision I made. I'm not happy with it, but I can't change it. So now I got to live with it. So realize that the Wheel of Fortune is a cycle. You go through it, you'll come through it, it'll start anew again. So, unfortunately, it's a case of you're going to have to be responsible for your own actions now. You're going to have to be responsible for what you've done and how that comes to be. But remember, it's only a week. Don't be stressed because it did come out in the upside down. Just meaning that the majority are going to see some for a lot of people, it's going to be swallowing a bitter pill that they don't want to swallow, but they have no other choice. But this is just 1 week, don't forget. So with our angel cards, think of a question that you'd like to have an answer to. Any question that you want to have the angels answer to, ask it now. Think about the question you'd like to know the answer to and ask it now. And the answer is, listen to your intuition. I'm laughing because we've already done this card. Somebody else in our groupings got listen to your intuition, but we're going to read it anyway because we're learning about these cards. And 48. Now we're definitely going to learn about them. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is completely reliable and accurate at this time. Listen to your own inner guidance and you can't go wrong. You can be certain that the messages you are receiving are from your angels, are real and trustworthy. Have faith in your feelings about circumstances you're experiencing. Your insights into other people and their true feelings or motives are perfectly accurate. There is no need to question what you know to be true. Okay, my darlings, that is our reading for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I have our unity candle lit for each and every one of us. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourself and others. And until we chat, cheerio. Take care.